Long ago, when the northern winds carried the whispers of conquest, the Viking longships appeared on the horizon.
The villagers on the shore watched in awe as the Viking sails filled with the morning breeze.
Ragnar raised his hand, signaling his warriors to prepare for the parley with the Frankish king. Bjorn scanned the horizon, watching for signs of the Frankish forces.
The seer, cloaked in grey, muttered ancient runes, foretelling the king's costly tribute.
Freya readied her spear, feeling the tension rise as they neared the Frankish settlement.
The longships reached the shallow bay, their shadows stretching across the frozen sand.
Ragnar stepped onto the snow-covered ground, his presence commanding respect and fear.
The villagers hurriedly brought gifts of gold and silver, hoping to appease the northern invaders.
Freya stood beside Ragnar, eyes scanning the horizon, ready for any sign of betrayal.
Ragnar called his warriors to form a circle, a show of strength without drawing blood.
Bjorn walked along the line, inspecting each warrior, ensuring readiness and morale.
The seer raised his hands, signaling that the Frankish king would comply with the tribute.
Gold and silver were placed before Ragnar, a silent acknowledgement of Viking power.
Ragnar signaled the withdrawal, the longships gliding back into the icy sea.
Freya kept a vigilant watch as the ships moved away, eyes scanning for any signs of ambush.
The villagers sighed in relief, witnessing the Vikings' departure, their treasure accepted without bloodshed.
Ragnar signaled Bjorn to scout ahead, ensuring a safe return to the northern shores.
Freya walked alongside Ragnar, her eyes scanning the horizon for any unforeseen threats.
As the last longship disappeared over the horizon, the saga of tribute and Viking might was etched into history. Ragnar turned to his warriors, the icy wind carrying the sound of their steady breaths.
Freya adjusted her shield, ready for any sudden threat from the surrounding hills.
Bjorn led a small scouting party along the frozen shoreline, ensuring a safe retreat path. The villagers watched from their windows, relief washing over their faces as the Vikings passed by.
Ragnar looked once more at the horizon, the legacy of this encounter etched into the minds of both Vikings and Franks.
The icy wind carried the sound of oars as the Vikings rowed steadily toward the open sea.
Freya kept her eyes on the horizon, ensuring no surprises would mar their safe retreat.
Bjorn adjusted his cloak against the cold, watching the village fade behind them.
Ragnar stood at the prow, the wind tousling his hair as the longship carved through icy waters.
The seer, observing from a distance, whispered to herself, foretelling more journeys and glory ahead.
Ragnar signaled the warriors to adjust sails, catching the morning wind for a swift journey north.
Freya remained vigilant at the ship's side, scanning the horizon for any distant signs of danger.
Bjorn checked the longship's prow, ensuring the vessel remained steady amidst the icy waves.
The village below grew smaller as the Vikings sailed further into open waters, the tribute securing peace for now.
Freya stood beside Ragnar, proud and vigilant, as the saga of tribute and northern might continued.
The icy horizon stretched endlessly as the Vikings sailed northward, their tribute mission complete.
Freya adjusted her stance, keeping a watchful eye over the surrounding waters.
Bjorn checked the ship's rigging, ensuring stability as waves rocked the vessel.
The villagers watched from afar, the tribute ensuring peace, their expressions a mix of relief and awe. Ragnar stood at the helm, the wind tousling his hair, his gaze fixed on the northern horizon.
Freya scanned the horizon once more, her eyes sharp, ensuring the path remained safe.
Bjorn ensured the rowers maintained a steady rhythm, their oars cutting through the icy water.
The seer watched from the ship's stern, her gaze distant, contemplating the journeys ahead.
Ragnar observed his crew, pride evident as the longships carved a path through icy waters. The morning sun reflected off the icy waves, casting a serene glow over the retreating Vikings.
Freya stood at the ship's edge, wind tousling her hair as she scanned the distant horizon.
Bjorn checked the position of the oarsmen, ensuring a smooth and steady passage through the icy waters.
The seer whispered softly, foretelling future journeys and victories yet to come. Ragnar observed the retreating village from afar, his expression calm yet determined.
Freya remained at the ship's side, vigilant and ready for any unforeseen events.
Bjorn ensured the oarsmen maintained their rhythm, the longship cutting through the icy waters efficiently.
The seer, her eyes distant, whispered predictions of future journeys and glory.
Ragnar watched the horizon, his expression composed, mindful of the journey ahead.
The morning sun sparkled on the icy waves, reflecting the Vikings' calm and triumphant return.
Freya scanned the open waters, alert to any unexpected movements.
Bjorn checked the oars, ensuring the rowers maintained perfect rhythm.
The seer murmured softly, foretelling further voyages and the glory yet to come.
Ragnar stood tall at the helm, his eyes fixed firmly on the northern horizon.
The fleet moved steadily northward, the morning sun sparkling on icy waters.
Bjorn monitored the rowers, ensuring smooth coordination as the fleet pressed northward.
The seer whispered quietly.
Ragnar maintained his steady gaze at the horizon, leading his fleet with unwavering confidence.
The fleet glided steadily north, the morning sun sparkling on the icy waters.
Freya remained watchful, her gaze sweeping across the icy horizon for any unexpected movement.
Bjorn coordinated the oarsmen, ensuring the fleet moved efficiently through the frigid waters.
The seer murmured quietly, foretelling future voyages and the continuing legacy of Viking strength.
Ragnar's gaze remained steady, his leadership guiding the fleet through icy waters.
Freya remained vigilant, her eyes scanning the horizon, ensuring a safe passage for the fleet.
Bjorn guided the rowers, maintaining the fleet's rhythm as they sailed northward. Ragnar stood at the helm, gazing toward the northern horizon, his fleet steadfast and triumphant. Thus the saga continues, the tribute paid, the Vikings' legacy etched into history.